Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. I hope y'all are doing well. And let's get started, shall we? Okay, so first on the docket is the Fobonichi. So let's see where I'm at. Can you guess? Yes, I'm late. I'm behind. Last week was stressful. My husband had gone in a few weeks prior and had a procedure done on his esophagus, and while I guess they were in there, I don't really know the ins and outs of it all, but they found 3 tumors. So so last week was pretty stressful waiting for the results, and we ended up getting those results on Thursday, and thank the Lord, the tumors were benign. So that is great news, and we are very thankful for that. It has nothing to do with the reason why he can't eat properly. So we're heading into year 5 on that saga. And anyway, I won't bore you with my husband's health conditions or mine. Good news on my part, though, is no headache. Yay. So anyhow, so today's Monday the 12th, and so I'm behind a few days. I generally don't work on my Fibonacci on the weekend because I spend that time with my family, my husband, and all of that. So I I rarely enter my craft room on the weekends. So that's that. And on Mondays is usually my catch-up day. So I have all of my notes saved in my phone, so I know what's going on. And I just noticed that my ratchet paint job on my nails. Oh my gosh. That's the reason I don't normally paint my nails. That and the fact being that my husband does not like my nails painted. Probably because they look like poop all the time, like literally this paint. And I mean, this hand I did 2 coats on. This hand I was lazy and only did 1 coat on. But like literally within 10 minutes of it drying, it was chipping. And it's a good brand of nail polish. It's not mine, it's my daughter's. But anyway, so there's the story on my ugly nails. Sorry that you have to endure that. I got a few happy mails from my sweet sister Karen in Australia. So Karen, if you're watching, thank you so much. And oh my gosh, I did get one. Well, everything was lovely. She sent me. She always sends me beautiful things. In fact, I'll share this in a second. What came in this card here were these 2 very sweet little books, and they could not have come on a better day because they came on the day that we received the pathology reports, stating that my husband's tumors were benign. So we were thankful for that. And these are just super cute little books with adorable illustrations. Oh, they're so cute. And they are from Twig Seeds by Kate Knapp. And Kate Knapp is an Australian artist and author. So you can find her at twigseeds.com if you're interested. Everything's done in pencil, ink, watercolor, and magic. So so cute. These are adorable. Thank you, Karen. And then this here has a story behind it. This is my birthday card that she had sent me. And believe it or not, this card has gone around the world twice. Okay, twice. She sent it from Australia to where I am in the US back in November originally, because my birthday is in December. So she figured a month, it should, it wouldn't take that long. And I never received it. Never received it. I think poor Karen was beside herself. And so anyhow, a lot of weeks later, she received the card back in the mail with one of those yellow stickers on it saying return to sender. So I don't know what happened there. Anyhow, she resent it again, the poor thing. And let me see, I think she's taken to, yes. See, this is her envelope. I have addresses covered up, but now she's taken to, which is such a great idea, Karen. And she's put when she posted it. Okay, so she posted it January 2nd. Yeah, and it didn't get to me until February 7th. All right. Now, another interesting tidbit Oh, she didn't put when she sent this other one. She had also sent me some really cute Tokidoki paper. So super cute. Oh my goodness. I don't know when she sent that though. I think that was the Tokidoki paper was only sent like 2 weeks prior. And then she also sent me another one, number 2. She had posted number 2 on the 2nd of January, but I received the Tokidoki paper and this card on the same day, but they were mailed like some 4 weeks apart from each other. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the mailing system. So anyhow, I finally got my my little birthday gift that she so sweetly sent to me. So she's such a doll. And she sent me these beautiful, beautiful Jane Davenport washi tapes, which I'm thrilled to get because I've never had these. I've never owned them. And I think they are beautiful. And I can't wait to use them. And then also these are sheets, I think. I think these are just like washi stickers, maybe. Paint, sleep, eat, repeat. That's cute. Yeah, they're like stickers or like little washi tape things. So cute. These beautiful, colorful ones. I love Jane Davenport. I do enjoy her style and the color that she uses. And these are also adorable as well. Sorry if there's a glare. Yeah, these are adorable. So thank you so much, Karen. That story behind that card that finally made it after being originally sent in November. Craziness. Okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, on the Fauxbonichi front, it takes me forever to catch up. No, it doesn't take me forever. I just have to work on it today. And Monday is usually my catch-up day. And then I pretty much stay on track until, the next weekend. So that's what's going on there with that. I wanted to show you too, just because I have this. You'll see all this in a flip through, but this is a bed, obviously, that I get out of a magazine. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, Fred was trying to jump out of my throat. I don't know. Anyhow, I had a bed day this day because the day before I had a Crafty Bestie day. Yes, and that was super duper fun. And my Crafty Bestie came over to craft, and we were working on our Christmas journal. So I helped her do her Christmas journal. Here's mine that I still have not finished yet, but here's mine. It's made out of a little golden book that, again, I was gifted from Karen. So I'm making this. I'm in the throes of making it. So we've got little baggies and ledger paper, and I actually re-entered the story itself. Little pockets with trim. I coffee dyed things. So yeah, this has been super fun to work on. But when my girlfriend came over, I helped her finish up hers, and I helped her I taught her how to do the binding. How to do the 3-stitch binding, pamphlet stitch binding. So yeah, she finished up her book. She was so thrilled, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with it on my nightstand next to me. Yeah, she loved it. So it was awesome. And what she did when she came over, she gifted me with these beautiful little golden books, right? Some vintage, some are not. 89 cents, right? So yeah, some are vintage, some are not. So cute. Oh my goodness. And then another one of these, the Christmas story. So thankful to her. So sweet. Whoops. Yeah, so that was fun. But I had such a busy day the day before with my Crafty Bestie that I was wore out, which was fine. I needed a day of rest. So what I did while I was resting in bed was I started to unravel my never-ending throw. I know, y'all are like, what is wrong with you, Elizabeth? You spent weeks on that thing. Yeah, I got bored. So what I did was I unraveled part of it, rolled up the string, whatever, and then spent the afternoon in bed. And this is one of the things that came of it. I used the same thread. And I spent the afternoon in bed watching YouTube videos trying to find a stitch that I enjoyed and that was fun and that was easy to do. One of the things that was bugging me about the never ending throw was it was a series of double crochets, right? But then when oh my gosh, I got a long way into it, let me tell you. But the edges were all wonky, right? I can't have that. I mean, nobody can have wonky edges, okay? That's just not right. So I did go online, and if I'll link the video below. But this is actually upside down, I think. Yeah, it goes, whoops, there's a flower. It goes that way, okay? And it's just a simple throw, right? And what is that? Oh, I got junk all over the desk. So anyhow, yeah, I wanted to find a new stitch that was easy, that I could do, and that would render me, ta-da, a straight edge. Okay, so when I go to put my border on here, it's not going to be like this, you know? Anyhow, this is called the Moss Linen Stitch, and like I said, I will link it below. And it's especially easy. It's just a series of single crochet with a chain stitch. That's it. Okay, so it's super easy. And again, I like the fact that, whoa, except that one. There, I'll stretch it out. I like the fact that the edge is, it's easy to see when you need to turn and go back the other way. So really easy stitch, super fun to do, especially if you are a new crocheter like me. The other thing I wanted to show you is I'm finally getting some really great use. Oh, that's right in your face, is it not? Really great use out of this holder that my daughter bought me for Christmas. And it holds my scissors and my crochet hook. And then the top part of it, see? You put your yarn inside and then you put the edges of your yarn through these little holes. And then I just set this whole thing, which is, I don't even know, it's only about a foot tall, if that. And let's see here, it is 10 inches across, right? And then let me show you the inside real fast. The inside is sectioned into 4 sections, right? So you put all the, you know, I'm using 4 colors of yarn into the throw that I'm making now. So I just put all of the, oops, this needs to be opened up. Oh, well, I just noticed that. Anyway, you put the skeins of yarn in here and then you feed them through these little holes at the top. Then you can take this wherever you want to go. And you have all of your yarn right there. Keeps it nice and neat. It doesn't usually get tangled. Fabulous idea. Love my daughter for it. Well, I love her for a lot of things, but that's just another one. Okay, oops, sorry, chair, tile, you know the drill. Okay, what else have I been working on? So let's see, yeah, Crafty Bestie, mail that's gone around the world twice, Fobonichi behind, need to catch up, Christmas journal working on. Okay, so here is, these are some of the things I've been working on too. I showed you this last week in my Ramble session. I had taken hardware bags, glassine bags, and I had Mod Podge. Let's see on some original ones here. See, on here, I used Mod Podge on here. And if you can tell in the light, it shimmers, it has a sheen. On these here, I used my own version of Mod Podge, which is just PVA glue and water. And you can find that recipe online. It's like a, you know, I'm not sure what the ratio is, but it works a dream, right? And it's super cheap because you can get white glue at the dollar store for $1, and then you can make, I don't even know how much glue, I mean, a lot, you know? And Mod Podge and Matte Medium can be pricey, you know, if you use them a lot, which I really don't, but I'm cheap. I'd rather go the cheap route as long as it works well enough. The only difference is, like I said, is this here is like a matte finish, and this is more of a glossy finish. If you can see the difference here, this shining. So anyhow, these are just little bags I made. I showed you these last Ramble session. So if you wanted to see them, you know, how I did them, I don't know, go back to the other video. And so on these, the next step for these, oh, and on here, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I ran a little zigzag stitch on the bottom as well. These are little fabric remnants that I made a little ruffle and then used my stinky glue, Fabri-Tac, and glued those on. Now my next step is to do the flowers here. So this weekend, my husband and I went down south and, yeah, anywho, we went to Dollar Tree, okay? I made him take me. He gladly took me. He just does not like going there. So I just wanted to show you, on these things, excuse me, I'm so sorry. This thing of flowers, right, is $1, okay? And I think they're about, I don't know, 8 to 10 blooms on them, okay? So for $1, and what you do is, sorry if I'm shaking you, you peel this little knobby thing off. I don't know what its technical term is, but you peel that off, and then you've got 2 of these petals, right, that you just rip off or, you know, take off, okay? And then, so there you have it, right? And then you can like turn these a certain way so that you have lots of, you know, you can add however many you want, and then you can just glue it on right there, right? And then if you feel like it, you can get a sweet little button and put that on, right? Super cute embellishment or way to embellish a glassine envelope or baggy thingy, whatever. And yeah, so that's fun. And like I said, I usually don't go out and buy a bunch of stuff, but when it comes to things like this is such a bargain, like, I mean, because you can get like 10 embellishments, simple embellishments for $1, so super easy. And then you can even use, let's see, all these things come apart, right? So you could technically even, hello, let's get this over here. You could even, although this leaf is like super humongous, but whatever. You could, if you wanted to, right? You could even do it like that and add a little bit of greenery, right? Super cute. Just an idea for you. So yeah, I'll be working on those. Oh, and I did want to show you because Debbie had mentioned in a comment, my dear friend Debbie, she has her own YouTube channel, Debbie's Journal, so I'll link her below. But she had mentioned, which last time I had told you guys about separating the envelopes, right? When you're doing something like these bags or you're using your Mod Podging or whatever, decoupaging napkins on, you must separate the napkins, okay? So Debbie had mentioned that she had seen somebody taking a piece of Scotch tape and doing it. And yes, she reminded me that I had seen it as well, and Crafty Irina is the one who showed that. And so I of course, I think last Ramble session I linked Crafty Irina anyway, but I'll do it again this time. So just, go over there and show her channel some love. And that's really kind of where I got the idea to embellish these glassine bags too, because she does have a video about decorating glassine bags most beautifully. So what you do is you take a piece of regular Scotch tape, right? These napkins, cocktail napkins or serviettes, are they're 2 or 3 ply, okay? And then if you can tell, and she tells you in her video as well, but if you can see that right there, that's embossed, and that's what keeps the napkin plies together, okay? But in order to decoupage a napkin, you need to have only 1 ply, just the top layer is all you want. So you take your Scotch tape, do not do it on the embossed part, but all you simply do is stick it to this, to somewhere in the middle. You gently, oh gosh, really? You gently pull it, okay? She does this so much more gracefully. You gently pull it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my gosh, this worked so well last week. It's not even funny. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, okay, there we go. See? So it pulls it off. Now save that other piece, right? So now you have a place to peel off your napkin, okay? So you just carefully peel it, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, my hands aren't working all that great today. So, okay, so you can carefully peel that layer off. Okay. Now you still need to get this layer off, I think. Is it? Oh gosh, now I can't remember if there's another layer or not. Well, I guess we'll find out together, won't we? Okay, so you do it again. Yep, there is another layer. See that? Okay, so carefully. Okay, there we go. Oh my heavens. Yeah, go over and watch Crafty Irina because she's a pro. Obviously, I'm not. Okay, so then now you have a place where you can carefully tear off the other layers of your napkin. Okay, so you get that all peeled off carefully. Okay, there you go. This is the only part you want to work with, okay? This part right here. It is very thin and delicate, so you can't go all like crazy when you're Mod Podging it down or when you're gluing it down. You do have to be slightly careful because once it's wet, of course, with the glue, it's even more delicate, okay? So let me even see. I thought I had one in here that like gave me trouble yesterday. It was maybe one of the, yeah, see, if you can tell, I don't really care, but if you can tell, like right there, see, I was going a little crazy. I was a little heavy-handed with the glue and the paintbrush, and it kind of tore the napkin. But again, I don't really care. It's fine. So anyhow, yeah, so you just take these layers and you peel them. And then there you have it. And what I did, when was it? Last Friday, I guess. I just sat here and, you know, peeled napkins. Now, some people save this part, like mixed media artists save this part. Quite frankly, I don't do mixed media generally. And so, yeah, I've got enough junk. I don't need that. So, I sat last week and I took all of, not all because I have more napkins, but I took these napkins and I put them all down to 1 ply. Because yeah, they're pretty much useless as far as decoupaging goes. They're pretty much useless with the plies together, okay? So make sure you take those, you know, those other plies off. And then you're good to go. And let me see what else. I do believe, oh my gosh, my craft room is a disaster area. It's not even funny. You know that I have been trying to straighten up and clean up and all that, and that's just gone by the wayside. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, anywho, I'm going to work on catching up in my Fobonichi. I am going to finish doing my little embellished baggies here that are so cute and so fun and so easy to make. Oh, I have more over here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that one too. Oh, I still need to put the ribbon on there. Yeah, so I'm going to work on that stuff today. I don't know. Like, I have so many works in progress. It's not even funny. So, yeah, I have a journal that I'm trying to get finished. And, yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing really fast. Ah, okay. Hang on. I'm right here. Okay. So what I saw the other day, and I can't remember where I saw it on, sorry, but for all you tea dyeing lovers, okay, I thought this was brilliant. It wasn't a video about this, but anyway, I thought it was brilliant. Okay. Now, this is a Staples brand gridded notebook. You can use any kind of composition book, lined paper, whatever. If you remember, now I'm talking about junk journals here, okay? If you remember, I had shown you a couple weeks ago that I'd been using these, you know, inexpensive little journals that I get at like Marshall's or whatever, and they are staple bound, but the inside is just one giant signature. So when you open it up, the paper's already attached, which means if you're going to make a junk journal, you can use this as one page and then sew the binding in, right? So you don't have to connect 2 pages together, if that makes sense. And you only have, depending on the size of your journal, you only have to cut down a little bit, or if, you know, depending on the size. So Then I saw a video the other day, and it wasn't even about this. I'm not really sure what it was about. But inside, if you can see that, okay? Can you see that? That is a Sewn Signature inside a composition book. To my knowledge, all composition books are sewn in, okay? Whether they're lined or graphed or whatever. Okay, so carefully with your X-Acto knife, cut out, now there's super a lot of holes, but I think it'll be fine. You could always reinforce it with, whatchamacallit, with washi tape or something like that. But you would cut these, right, the string, holding it together, holding the spine together. And then what you would come out with is graph paper, a full sheet of graph paper, okay? And then you could take this graph paper and tea dye it, coffee stain it. You could Kool-Aid stain it, different colors. I mean, all kinds of different things. So you've got, you know, if you've got extra composition books laying around, you've got a whole load of paper stash that you can use for your junk journals, and you don't have to worry about the size necessarily, right? Because it comes out in one big sheet. So a little tidbit for you. I don't know. I'm sure it didn't come from my brain. It came from the recesses of my brain. So anyway, a little tip for you on that. And otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and a great week. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.